My child, listen carefully. The time is now. This is not an ordinary message, and you must not take it lightly. Something has been waiting to reach you, something sacred, something unseen by eyes that only glance and never gaze. There is a reason you are reading this at this exact moment, at this point in time. There are no accidents in the realm of the Spirit. Every soul that walks the earth does so under the gaze of something far greater than time, beyond comprehension, deeper than language, stronger than destiny. There are whispers in the wind, messages in the silence, and your soul has been crying out through sleepless nights and quiet prayers, asking for a sign, for an answer, for something to tell you that you are not alone, not forsaken, not forgotten. And now the silence has broken. The clouds are parting. A message has come to reach you through the divine realm, and the one thing you must not do is delay. The time has been sealed. The moments are ticking. You are being drawn into the most critical hour of your life. Archangel Michael says, 45 minutes left. Heaven has tried many times to speak with you, but every time you have turned away, distracted, delayed, doubting. But now, this is different. This is the turning point. This is the gate that opens once. This is the moment that shifts the course of everything. Your heart knows what this is. It has felt it coming. Something unexpected, sudden, irreversible. It has been moving in the unseen, preparing behind veils you could not lift, aligning people, times, places, dreams, and even delays, all converging into one sacred moment. And that moment, dear soul, is now. Not tomorrow. Not later. Not when you feel ready. Not when you feel worthy. But now. The divine does not wait forever. The mercy of heaven is infinite, but the opportunities are not. There are doors that open once and never again. There are messages that come once, like a flash of lightning, burning the sky open with truth. If you blink, you miss it. And if you miss it, you may never know what could have been. Do not let this be the message you skip. Don't hurt God to skip. This message is for you. Not for your sister, not for your friend, not for someone else scrolling by. It is for your eyes, for your soul, for your journey. You have cried silently while pretending to smile. You have tried to be strong when everything was falling apart. You have believed for others while secretly doubting for yourself. But the time has come to confront what you've been avoiding, the truth that something sacred has always been trying to reach you, and that now, the heavens are shouting to be heard. There are people around you who smile at you but secretly mock you in their hearts. There are those who pretend to love you but only linger to see if you fall. There are those who touched your soul only to wound it. And you've endured quietly. You've forgiven without being asked. You've remained silent when you could have spoken fire. And all the while, the divine has been watching, counting every tear, weighing every sacrifice, and now, finally, the scales are shifting. Something you prayed for years ago is arriving in disguise. It will not look like what you thought it would. It will come unexpectedly, and it may first appear as a disruption. But listen carefully, what looks like chaos is really rearrangement. What feels like loss is actually positioning. What seems like confusion is the divine choreography of something greater than your mind could imagine. You are not losing. You are being aligned. You are not being rejected. You are being redirected. This is not punishment. This is preservation. The people who left were not removed, they were exposed. The doors that closed were not failures, they were protections. The relationships that broke were not losses, they were revelations. There is a secret being unveiled. A truth someone tried to bury with silence. There is someone who has spoken your name in rooms you've never entered, and soon, what was whispered in shadows will be shouted from rooftops. Your name is being remembered. Your worth is being restored. Your voice is being recovered. But you must not miss the moment. Archangel Michael says, 45 minutes left. You keep scrolling, keep postponing, but something sacred is slipping away each time you delay. The spiritual realm is not playing games. You know that you've been feeling something shifting in the atmosphere. You've felt the chills. You've had the dreams. You've noticed the patterns repeating, the same numbers, the strange delays, the way people are acting differently around you lately. That is not coincidence. That is the stirring of divine timing. There is someone watching you from afar. Someone who once hurt you is now seeing your light from a distance and realizing they walked away from a treasure. But it is too late for them to come back. And you must not open that door again. Forgive, yes. But do not return to what once tried to shatter you. You must rise now. Do not go back. There is a promise that only unfolds if you walk forward. What is ahead is greater than what you left behind. But you must take that step. This is about more than you. There is a legacy attached to your obedience. There are children not yet born who will walk in blessings because of your courage now. There are chains that will break not just in your life, but in your bloodline. But the cost of delay is too high. You are standing at the edge of something that generations have longed for. And the enemy of your soul would love nothing more than for you to dismiss this moment. To scroll past. To say, I'll open it later. But later never comes. The 45 minutes are not a metaphor. They are real. Something shifts in that time. There is someone who has cried for you. Someone you haven't spoken to in a long time. They knelt down and wept last night. They whispered your name in prayer. They told heaven that they were wrong. But the divine does not want you to be distracted by their remorse. That season is closed. You are stepping into new soil. There is a place prepared for you that no betrayal can cancel. There is a door opening that no rejection can block. There is a table being set in the presence of your enemies. And those who mocked will watch you rise. Not to boast. Not to flaunt. But to testify. The message you are reading now was written in eternity before you were born. It waited in time for the moment you would be ready. And now it has arrived. What you do with it is up to you. But you must not skip it again. You've skipped so many signs. You've silenced your intuition. You've second-guessed your spiritual insight. But not this time. Not now. Now is when you must believe. Now is when you must open your spirit. Now is when you must respond. You are stronger than the voices that tried to define you. You are more powerful than the labels that were thrown at you. You are not what they said you were. You are not the failure you think you are. You are not too late. You are not too broken. You are not too far gone. This is the moment everything begins to change. But only if you believe it. Only if you obey it. Only if you open your heart fully. Let go of needing to understand everything. Surrender your need to control. Let yourself be led. Let yourself be held. Let yourself be restored. Your name is being written into a divine order. Something is coming that will make you weep, not from sorrow, but from awe. You will look back and see how it all made sense. The pain had a purpose. The delay was divine. The closed doors were redirections. And the silence was the sacred preparation for what your ears were not yet ready to hear. But now, you are ready. Even if you feel afraid. Even if your hands tremble. Even if your heart races. Do not delay. Do not doubt. Open your heart. Open your soul. For the heavens have aligned this message not just for your comfort, but for your calling. And now, God says, enough delay. Enough fear. Enough hiding. The time has come. You've been asking for a sign. This is it. You've been looking for confirmation. This is it. You've been begging for direction. This is it. There is nothing more you need to wait for. There is no more evidence required. Step out. Speak the truth. Walk forward. Take the leap. The miracle is on the other side of the motion. The blessing is waiting for your boldness. The promise is hovering, waiting for your faith. This is the final call for this moment. This is your message. This is your hour. Don't miss what the heavens have ordained. You've come too far to quit. You've endured too much to doubt now. And you are not alone. The angels surround you. Archangel Michael has been dispatched. And the countdown is not symbolic, it is sacred. Open this quickly. Don't skip. Your soul has waited too long for this to pass by again. What you've been praying for is closer than your breath. What you thought was lost is about to return in a new form. And who you truly are, your destiny, your purpose, your calling, is about to shine through the cracks of everything that tried to bury it. This message is for you. And the time is now. Archangel Michael says, 45 minutes left. God is trying to reach you and you always skip this. Don't hurt God to skip. Something unexpected is going to happen suddenly. Open quickly. This is a message for you. The heavens are trembling with urgency, and your name is written in fire upon the winds. You have felt it lately, haven't you? That quiet tug on your heart, that strange stillness just before the storm, that voice in your chest that keeps whispering, something is coming. You've brushed it off. You've buried it under your routines, your tired mornings, your ache for answers that never come in the form you expect. But now the silence is breaking. The ground beneath your feet is sacred and shaking, and yet you don't see how close heaven is to touching the earth on your behalf. The air is thick with messages from realms unseen. Someone beyond the veil is crying out for you to pause, to listen, to finally receive. There are tears in the spirit realm, but not of sorrow, of pleading. Because your time has come. This isn't another moment to scroll past, another whisper to ignore. This is the moment God carved out before you were even born. And now your name echoes across the walls of heaven with urgency. The angels are in motion. Things are shifting. You can't feel it in your skin yet, but your soul knows it. That heaviness you've carried, the delay you couldn't explain, the strange disruptions and the dreams that woke you up at 3:33 a.m. They were not coincidences. They were warnings. They were reminders. And now they are being fulfilled. There are only 45 minutes left before something turns, before the veil between what you see and what has been fighting for you behind the scenes becomes thinner than breath. There is something you need to know. Someone you trusted misused your name in a room you never entered. You have been spoken about in closed-door places, not with honor, but with envy, with strange jealousy they never showed in their smile. There are those who smile with their teeth but curse with their silence when your name is praised. And lately, you've felt the chill of it. You've felt confusion when you should have felt peace. You've had moments where you doubted your own worth, not because anything was wrong with you, but because someone planted shadows around you when you weren't looking. But the time of shadows is ending. Because something unexpected is coming. It's not something you can plan for. It's not in your schedule. It's not in your 5-year vision board. It is not born from effort, it is born from divine mercy. It is born from prayers prayed in rooms no one saw. You've prayed tired, desperate prayers. You've asked God, why does it feel like you pass me by? Why do I always miss the good things? And God heard that. But He did not ignore you. He was gathering things. He was collecting the very tears you thought were wasted. He was standing beside you when you walked away from people who were secretly laughing behind your back. He was writing your name in divine ink when others tried to erase it with manipulation and betrayal. He was lifting your head quietly, when you didn't even notice, preparing your crown in secret. Now the trumpet is sounding. Archangel Michael has been dispatched. The angelic hosts are aligning with your name on their lips. But heaven is trembling because you always skip the message. You always feel the pull and brush it away. You always sense the shift and numb yourself with distractions. But don't hurt the heart of God this time by ignoring it again. There is a door that has been locked for years. You've knocked on it. You've tried everything to open it. And every time you thought it was opening, it slammed in your face. You stopped believing in it. But in 45 minutes, the hand of the Lord is going to place a key in your spirit. The key doesn't look like you imagined. It's not shaped like success, applause, or status. It's shaped like surrender. You don't need to fight anymore. You don't need to prove anything. You don't need to keep replaying the moments where you were rejected, misunderstood, betrayed, or forgotten. You don't need to find closure in broken people. The closure is coming from heaven. And it will be sudden. There are things you don't see. There is someone who has been watching you from a distance. Someone you never expected to carry your name in their thoughts. They've been quiet. You thought they left you behind. But they didn't. They've been in agony trying to reach you, trying to undo what was done to your image, trying to find the courage to speak truth to your face. Last night, someone you love knelt down and cried. They cried because they heard something painful about you, and they realized they believed a lie for far too long. That cry is shaking heaven. And now the angels are responding. Don't skip this. Don't push this away. You've been waiting for something major. You've been thinking it will come when everything is perfect, when your money is right, your relationships are clear, your house is clean, your body feels strong. But the move of God that is coming for you is not coming when you're ready. It's coming when God is ready. And He is ready now. This is not about worthiness. This is about the fact that you are chosen. The reason it's been hard is because you are marked. The reason people treated you strangely is because they sensed something eternal in you, even if they couldn't name it. The reason you felt misunderstood your whole life is because you are carrying something heaven placed in you that the world can't explain. And now the hourglass is running low. The spirit realm is aligning. The one who cursed you is about to fall silent. The ones who counted you out are about to watch what they cannot touch. You are about to receive not because of who you are in the eyes of others, but because of who God has always seen you to be when no one was watching. This is why the battles had to come. This is why the delays had to happen. Because if the doors opened too early, you would have invited the wrong people in. If the blessings came before the betrayal, you would have wasted it trying to prove your worth to the wrong crowd. Now is the divine moment. Archangel Michael says, do not skip this. Do not delay. You have 45 minutes to set your heart in position. The cloud of glory is moving. And when it comes, it will change everything. The job that you thought was lost is going to call you back. The friend who vanished without a word is going to send a long message you didn't expect. The financial need you've been worried about will suddenly be met through a source you didn't even consider. And deeper still, your heart will be healed. You've been carrying things that weren't yours. You've been trying to protect people who were breaking you behind the scenes. You've tried to fix things with your own hands. But now, the heavens are declaring, let it go. The minute you release it, the miracle will begin. Do not look back. The one who hurt you cannot hold you anymore. The past cannot speak for your future. Your story is not over. This is the chapter where everything shifts. Someone is about to confess the truth about you. Someone who knew the truth and remained silent is about to speak. And their words will be like oil, not for shame, but for healing. For reconciliation. For divine restoration. You thought that conversation would never come. You thought the truth would never come out. But it's coming. And it's coming suddenly. God says, this is your moment of divine reversal. What the enemy meant to bury you will be the very thing that becomes your platform. The places you cried will be the places you dance. The names that hurt you will fade, and your real name, the name God calls you, will shine brighter. This message is for you. It was sent through angels who had to fight through the cloud of your disbelief just to get this through. You've been blocked by confusion, by weariness, by disappointment. But now the blocks are being removed. Now the heavens are opening. And now you are being asked, will you receive it? This is your moment. Don't let the numbness of the past rob you of the miracle of the present. Don't let the voices of old pain keep you from hearing the sound of new joy. Don't let what didn't happen make you miss what is happening now. Listen. A sound is rising. It is the sound of heaven touching earth. It is the sound of angels moving through time and space, arranging the right people, removing the wrong ones, unlocking the sealed places, revealing the hidden things, and bringing forth what was always meant for you. The silence is breaking. The delay is ending. The oil is flowing. The hour is here. You must open your heart. You must stop scrolling past. You must answer the divine knock at your spirit's door. It is not just about blessing. It is about alignment. Your assignment is waking up again. The voice inside you that once roared with purpose is coming back. The dream you buried in fear is being resurrected. Your hands were made for glory, your tears were not in vain, and your life is not random. You were chosen. You were set apart. And now, your name is being called. Archangel Michael says, "Open quickly. The time is now. The seal is breaking. The turning is beginning. And nothing will ever be the same again. If you believe in God, type Amen.